So we're talking about these inner senses. We've explained a bit of what they are. Now let's talk a little bit in the next section about why we're glad we have them and what they can be used for. Let's take a look at part 3. One thing that is nice about the inner senses that makes them sort of worth having is that they make us human. And how they do this is explained by Swedenborg. This is from Secrets of Heaven 4009.
Our earthly dimension communicates on one side with the senses, which belong to the body, and on the other side with reasoned thinking, which belongs to the rational mind. Through this middle ground, we make a kind of ascent from the body's senses, which open towards the world, to the rational mind's thinking, which opens towards heaven. We also make a descent from the latter, that is, from heaven to the world. This happens only in people.
That's part of the job that people have, is that we can, because of the way we are rational, as opposed to trees or something. We can think above the senses about these higher things, rationalize them, bring them. That up and down connection is the part we play in sort of the grand spiritual ecosystem. We have to connect. We're part of the mechanism that's connecting these two worlds, because we can have these physical senses and spiritual senses and get them to relate to each other. In case that's not good enough for you, our spiritual senses are also how we receive divine love and wisdom. And Swedenborg describes this in Secrets of Heaven. He says in 6843, we cannot approach the deity with our body the way we can approach other people. Only with our mind, and therefore in thought and will. There is no other route to the deity, because divinity transcends the realm of space and time. In us, divinity is present in what are called states, specifically states of love and states of faith, and therefore states of the two mental faculties of will and thought. These are the means by which we can approach the deity. People are not aware of this because they do not realize that their inner levels are distinct from their outer levels, or that some thoughts go deeper and deeper and some shallower. Since they do not know any of this, they cannot reflect on it. And the problem that people have is they're looking to see God with the physical senses. I want to see a shape. I want to hear a voice. I want to feel a high five from God or something like that. But Swedenborg is saying it's those inner senses, the one we described, in the joy of learning, in the ability to feel meaning be conveyed from one person to another, in hearing and perceiving truths. That is where we're approaching God. And our spiritual senses are not that developed yet. We're still working on them, but that is the approach to God.